That's why she wanted a divorce, because she was number two instead of number one over the kids. And I'm sorry, I told her from the day we got together, because I already had my son, that my kids will always come first. And then we ended up having, we tried for a long time to have a kid. I mean, we pretty much gave up before it happened. I mean, it was almost 7, 8 years before we had a kid. And yeah, then we found a house. I mean, you're thinking everything's going perfect in life. You're married, you got your kids, you're not financially struggling. You just buy a house, outside of the hood, blah blah blah, nice area for your kids to grow up in, blah blah blah. And 6 months later, you're planning a vacation to go to Florida for your kids, because your son's at that age where dad's not going to be cool no more. And we just got a big tax break for first time home owner buyer. So blah blah blah. I'm sitting there scheduling, figuring out a vacation to go to Florida, enjoy it. Well, as I'm doing that, my ex decided, because her friend, which controls her life more than anybody does, even my daughter will tell you that, decided she wanted to go cheat on me and leave me, 6 months after we bought the house. Which, like I said, it was kind of hard to deal with at first. I made mistakes there. Like, the biggest mistake I made with that whole situation was, not thinking about it, but it was also my ex's fault, because when I caught her cheating, and my mom knew what she was doing. I called my mom to come watch the kids, cock loaded, ready to go find this motherfucker, because he says, "Hey, Tim," sorry, nobody heard that. "Hey, Papa Bob," when I was trying to talk to her on the phone. So yeah, I'm kind of, ready to, do what I gotta do. So my mom took like 3 hours to get over, she knew what she was doing, because she knew it would give me time to cool down. So yeah, I didn't take my pistol with me. When I finally found her, like I said, I have always been kind of suicidal, blah blah blah. And I find her. I ain't never been an abusive person, because like I said, my dad made some mistakes, and I watched my mom get beat quite often. So I ain't never laid a finger, never physically hurt any female besides my sisters when we was kids fighting. But other than that, never hit a female, tried to harm a female in any way, because I watched it. And I have got my ass whooped stopping other people from doing it, and even help certain people I know growing up with not to be that type of person no more, because I don't care how big and bad that woman is, because I know some big bad women, like, Miss, who call her country chick, fucking yanking dudes out the window of the car. Like, she's a big old country girl. But I don't care how big and bad that woman is, I never can agree with putting your hands on a woman. It's just not me. But needless to say, I'm kind of losing track of where I'm at here, because like I said, my life has always been, it's been a very, very fun, nightmare type of life. And I guess in some ways it helps me, because I learn how to deal with a lot of different fucked up situations. I know I have helped out a lot of my friends because of some of the shit I've been through, by helping them understand what they might be going through. And like I said, my beginning of this shit's going to kind of just be me jumping all around until I kind of get a balance of, releasing myself, so I can actually talk more about my story or my issues up here. But like I said, the main thing that has really just kind of destroyed me with my kids. in the house and the wife. Like, you buy a house to make it a home, and then it ends up being just 4 walls. Then you get past your ex doing your way she did. You still got your kids at least. Then you think shit going good. I built a nice big garage on my house. Blah blah blah. So everything was. I mean, I couldn't be much happier at that moment in my life. If I kind of. I mean, I have actually wrote quite a few suicide notes in the last year, and I mean, I wanted to, when I lost the house because my lawyer screwed me over. You know, I don't know how many times I went in there, not owning the house no more. And it's all about hanging myself, or take just so I can haunt it where I was actually, a time period where I was actually happy. Where, I mean, like happy. And, I lost when I bought the house. I mean, almost like the house was cursed, because when I bought the house, I done lost my wife, my mom, and as I said, my dogs are pretty much my children too. I lost my baby. It's kind of hard to see me, because anyway, my baby. I've been held back with that dog. She's literally my baby girl until I had my baby girl. But like I said, I'm just gonna rumble on here and there, and my plans on this whole page or podcast or whatever the heck it is that I'm actually trying to accomplish is not just help myself deal with what I'm dealing with here, but help other people be able to just come on here, say whatever the heck it is you want to say. Unless you want me to respond to you, I'll just listen to you, and maybe when you're done, we can talk about similarities of stuff that might, like, I might get into something totally different what you do, but there's always something that's going to play together, that whole yin yang, the balance and harmony, blah blah blah. Like I said, my life I have been through more than shit a lot of people will ever know. I've been fed rat poison, I've been hit by a car, I've been certain things I won't tell nobody about, only certain people know, and some of them shouldn't even known it, but other people told them about. I mean, I've been cheated on, I've been played, I've been robbed, I've been screwed over, normal American life, I guess. Like I said, I know it could be worse, but I know it can be better. Like, I guess the biggest thing I could say is about explaining me. It could be my mom's math was off, or the doctor's math was off, but she said she was pregnant with me for 11 months, and this is the only great victory of saving me. Jessica said, I think maybe the math was off a little bit, but looking at my life, I can understand maybe it wasn't, and why I didn't want to come out. I mean, my dad's ex-wife tried to cause my mom to have a miscarriage with me a few times while she was pregnant. I was fed rat poison as a baby by my sister. I was tossed down the stairs by my brother. I was stabbed by my brother. I got hit by a car in the 2nd grade and became blah blah blah, can't talk right, which I had a big complex about when I was younger. Got a lot of fights over, but now I joke about it. But like I said, my life has never been simple, especially when my birthday comes around. It's like that, that whole time, like something's gotta happen most of the time. Like, the yin yang, the balance, the good and the bad. So everybody that has something that everything goes right in their life, there's somebody out there that has, don't matter what you do, nothing goes right. Like, no good deed goes unpunished. Reverse karma. I don't know what you want to label it as, but I feel like I'm the opposite of the good and the yin yang. I'm that, unfortunately, it's that balance. And the older I get, the more I'm able to just kind of cope with it and deal with it, and just, Like, I might make jokes about the shit and be kind of, some people want to say, oh, I'm being hard on myself. No, I got two options. Either make it a joke and laugh about it, or flip out. And I mean, that's why I'm kind of doing this right here right now. And unfortunately, it is late at night, but that's when your mind works the most. When you're laying in bed trying to sleep and your mind never shuts up. During the day I can stay active, moving, sidetrack myself. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I really don't even know what I'm doing here. I just know what I'm trying to do. And I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to get pity or I don't know, whatever else you want to use for that pity word, sympathy or shit like that. I really just want to be understood by people. Cause,